Minister of Gender, Honorable Betty Amon, Honorable Bosmi Khotim, the Presidential Advisor, the Chairperson of WORK, Solomon Aboda, the Directors of WORK, all the registered members of WORK, West Nile, Acholi, Lango, and Karamoja. My name is Silvia Damali Owori. I am the Director of Operations, and I bring you greetings from the Chief Coordinator, Operation World Creation, General Caleb Akandanwaho Salim Saleh. He sends his greetings, so I'm standing in for him. And as you're all aware, we started this journey for the creative industry in 2021 during COVID. That is the time that we realized that the artists were at home, they were not performing, they had issues, and they all came. And we started mobilizing them here in Gulu. From 2021, I stayed in Gulu with the general who was here in the barracks in 2021. I was in Gulu for 9 months, working and reorganizing, helping to reorganize the creative industry. During that time, Honorable Minister, you stood with us. We learned about the creative industry. I personally am also a creative. I'm a fashion designer. And I did not know whether government is supposed to support where we stood, where my domain stood in the ministry. So during those trainings, I got to understand that I should have been going as a fashion designer to go and get help from the Ministry of Gender. I was not aware. It's something that I learned at the time. And from that time, we started raising resources while we were here in Gulu. And the first money, we wrote a letter to His Excellency the President, and the first money that was released was about 10 billion shillings, and most of that money went to the promoters. And the artists did not receive any of that money. We went ahead and lobbied the President again during COVID, and another, I think 14 billion again was released. Not so many artists benefited from that. Not many musicians, I would say. Very few benefited from that. But at the time, we held meetings with all the big name artists that came from Kampala, the Chameleons, the Bebe Cool. At that time, we agreed and signed a resolution which we called the Gulu Resolution, where we're supposed to have all the associations under Uganda Musicians Federation. That we added Uganda Musicians Federations with an that did not basically work out. All the resolutions that we agreed upon went back to Kampala, and none of it was forthcoming. Now, over time, when I came back here to Gulu, because as OWC, our mandate is to create wealth for the whole Ugandans, not just the creative industry. So we go in a region and find out what are the challenges in the region. In 2018, we were in the Renzori with the chief coordinator for 9 months and 9 days. And we came up with a development plan for the region. In northern Uganda, we have been here the longest. And whilst we were here, we started to get calls from the artists. They're saying, but you know, we have heard that people are getting money in Kampala. Why doesn't money reach us here in Bulu? And that is when in August we arranged the meeting where we invited all of you. Most of you came. I don't know how many of you came for our very first meeting. Can you, with show of hands, leaders from the regions, they came in the meeting where we actually clarified to all of you that this meeting was not only about the musicians. It was about all the 9 domains that the chairman has basically mentioned, and I'm very happy that most of the domains are here represented. He gave all the statistics of how much you generate for the country. So I reported back to the chief coordinator and I said, the artists of Northern Uganda want us to have a meeting. He said, he quickly funded the meeting. He said, people from Acholi, they have never come to my gate. But it's people that are coming from Kampala to come and beg. They said, people from Northern Uganda don't beg. Please go and listen to them. So when we listened to you guys, we ended up setting up, you chose the interim leadership, which you're aware, which was led by Solomon and the rest of the team. And with that, you also set up a committee that started to draw the proposal that has been presented to you, Honorable Minister. The proposal that I have shared with you of the amount of about 49 billion is the amount that they require to get started for the whole region. Honorable Minister, I would like to still acknowledge that with your guidance, the creative industry is now recognized by government. I think we should have a big round of applause for the Honorable Minister. Only 2 days ago, there was a big meeting in Kampala with the National Planning Authority. And in that meeting, they are planning for this industry. So if government has finally recognized the creative industry, the creative industry now is covered in government policy and regulation, and they are strengthening the funding mechanism to the industry. OWC's approach, following our mandate of wealth creation, is intended to unlock the vast potential of Uganda's creative economy. We intend to do the driving the economic growth, fostering innovation, and reinforcing our cultural industry. My fellow creatives, I'm now speaking as a creative. I would like to say congratulations. Congratulations that we have fought a big fight and we have won the fight. Honorable Minister, we would like to thank the Chief Coordinator of Operation Wealth Creation, General. We would like to thank His Excellency the President of Uganda, that he has recognized the industry. So what I would like to pledge and say to you guys is, let us be patient, let us work together, and I congratulate you for registering and becoming members of WALK. Because once you're members, you have a voice. And I would like to thank the commercial officer who has helped to register the circle officially. Please save so that you can be able to come and borrow from the circle. Honorable Minister, I would like to add my voice to the presentation of the chairman of WOG, that the resources that are supposed to be released for WOG should be released next month. So that they can all go in their regions, register, so we have a database, so that we know who we are, you know where you are. I would like to see Northern Uganda become the Hollywood. Where you have the music, you have the film, you have the tourism. There's so much potential in Northern Uganda. The dance is the rich culture. And for Karamoja, and for the artists that want to display their products, the beads, the what, I think there's going to be an exhibition in Kampala where all the creatives from WOG, we shall organize. Honorable Minister, I hope you will fund us to go and be part of the POETE, the Pearl of Africa Tourism Exhibition, because usually the events are there and they're happening and they are not. In Kampala, for me, I used to see people dancing, the Karamojongs dancing, and I'm going to see, when I go to speak, this person is not from Karamoja. So they're using people from that. That is going to stop from this day. And that is why I would just like to say congratulations. Honorable Minister, we're waiting for the resources, because for us we are itching to organize ourselves and start working. I would like to give a special thank you again to Solomon for the resilience and having a lion's heart, because there are times when things got very, very tough, and he stood there for you. He took that bullet. So I see you saw the potential in giving him basically as a chairman. But I also want to also congratulate the work for Murphy's. I would like to see your home. You will see in the proposal, I think it has been shared on the group, that we want to have a home like Murphy's in each and every region. So you don't have to keep traveling to Gulu to perform. You can perform in Lira, you can perform in Karamoja. People can, you can just be going in those places. I would also like to thank the gospel artists. I would like to congratulate you on your gospel night. The gospel musicians had been forgotten. They have a lot of talent, and we prayed together with them at Murphy's before that started. I would like to congratulate Pamela Peace for the traditional, the night. For the culture night, that should continue. And I would like to also announce that every Wednesdays, starting next month, I'm going to spearhead the fashion night. So we'll have the fashion night. I have not had a show. The last show I did was at the London Fashion Week, and that was in 2016. So the first show that I'm going to do as a fashion designer will be at Murphy's. Finally, Bosmic or team, thank you. You are such a great leader, and you are a good listener, and you are a visionary. You can see where you're going. I am very, very proud of you for seeing the vision of Northern Uganda. Thank you so much for joining forces with the walk, for the walk region. I hope you will also come and support me when I go into the next region, because I feel like my work under walk is basically done. You have a good leadership, and pretty soon maybe you'll have an AGM and basically you will decide, but now I feel that you guys can work on your own. I want on record to clarify something that was put out a lot when I had to carry the cross for walk. But I want to clarify that I knew when there were divisions within the artists, I had to put my name as a signatory to the walk at the time, because I knew that when we can be able to account for that. But I am since very confident of the team, and I have withdrawn myself from everything. I'm going to continue to support you. Thank you very much for choosing me to be your patron. I'll continue to support. Finally, I would like to thank Charles and Ling Ling. Ling Ling, Ling Ling. Ling Ling. Thank you for standing with us. Honorable Minister, that's the end of my speech. I'd like to thank you very much. Thank you for listening to us, and we are looking forward to meeting you on Tuesday with some of the leaders so that we can iron and finalize this. I thank you very much. May the good Lord bless you all. Amen.